Oh, here's, okay, so here's 1080. Oh, it's even better. Look at it. Oh, so much better on 1080. Look at that. Hey everybody, 4K here. We're gonna try it in 4K filming. I'm gonna make this a short video, which I never do because it's impossible to make a short video, especially once you've been out there that day. There's so much usually that happens, you know, on the good days especially. Let's do this. So this is more than a timestamp. This is like literally them on video, and I want to show it to you. I have not tried to do this yet, so I just think it'll work. It's a little bit crooked, sorry. It's like my trailer's either leaning or I don't know what's going on. Let's do it like that. Here we go. So let me just show you. I'm just going to play it 20 seconds back. So you can see there's no foolery. There's no tomfoolery. This is just me out there, and they're right there. And of course you'll see their structured language. It's one thing that we can't seem to get through to just regular people. Like they just can't understand that we're not showing sticks. We're showing a taught, structured language that helps them hide from us and mark their areas. And we have filmed it over and over. I have filmed it thousands and thousands of times. No matter where I go, it's the same exact thing. Wherever these other people go, it's the same exact thing. All over the world now. It's just that these people don't have this information. They don't understand what we've been doing for 4 years. That there's lots of people behind this, and I have an incredible team in place, the best in this business. There is nothing, this isn't even a business, but you know what I mean, the best there is. And people can't handle it. Their egos go crazy, like, because they wanted to be the one. You know, they were hoping they could film Bigfoot and sell it for $1 million or whatever. You know?
Give me a sec.
Oh, it's incredible, you guys. People are incredible.
Forget my breath.
So here we go.
It's really steep.
I can zoom in on 4K, which is pretty good. You might see a few lines, but at least you can still see.
So I really could have put up a lot of this, but I'm skipping myself up the hill.
There he is. Let's see, I think it's 441.
Because it's right there. You're not really missing much, but this is the first time I'm really seeing structures, and they're down below me.
There he is. Okay, perfect. I might be able to get it better, and we'll try. Okay, now watch this. So what do we have? Of course, right? A double symmetrical X. And believe me, I'm not doing this because I need to make, I need material. I have so many, I could do so many videos. This is because it's that good. So I want to thank extra special thank you to Carlos, who's just been an absolute great friend, and he does this professionally. He runs a giant camera in Puerto Rico, like filming sports events. He just filmed Ricky Martin, the concert, things like that. He's on one of those giant cameras. They dissect him. This guy knows what he's doing, okay? He'd be the first one in the world. That's probably why he came here to begin with. Like, look at this stupid American. Let me prove him wrong. And it's happened before. Guys like, I signed on to prove you wrong. I think I just found another one. Watch this. So let's go to the blatant one first. Okay, ah, man, I can't move the camera. Okay, so let's do this. Forgive me that I know this isn't some professional, but that's how we do it here at Colorado Bigfoot. Most of us are all friends. We just talk like regular people. There's not a show being put on here. Sometimes it can be entertaining. I was talking to Renee the other day. It's like, she's like, you're funny when you don't mean to be, you know, and she's kind of right. Like, I sometimes it's just funny. If I try to be funny, then it's just funny to me. I always laugh. I like kind of laugh at my own jokes. Not that I make that many, but look right here. He's right there. It's one of the best shots I've ever seen in my life, and it's from my video. I'm very happy with it. You see him? You're going to get some lines. I'm going to try to get rid of the lines. He's right there. You can see his mouth. Now, what is next to his face? A symmetrical X. Remember, their language. Okay, so there they are there, right? And there, and there's another X. It's how they stay, whatever they have on their side. And it's some kind of devices. I've seen them too many times now. They're these white little devices, like, they look like sticks, but they have little round nubs on them all the way up, and they hold on to them. I have so many pictures of them holding on to these white, sometimes they're even X's, I call them portals. double X's. You see him? He's right there. Let's see if I can get this camera off and do it this way. Let me try something. I did this once before. Wow, I was going to go way back and zoom in on him. Let's do this. So there he is. Come on, no lines. Just clear up. It's perfectly clear. That's the thing. Like the timestamps are really clear. I'll put a couple of those pictures in too. He's right there, and there's many more as well. You can go to Colorado Bigfoot on Facebook. We also have a new page. It's a public page. You're all more than welcome. Please come join if you can. It's called the Only Real Bigfoot page. And it's just a name. You know that's going to get people fired up. What do you mean I have a Bigfoot page? It's like, listen, it's just a name. I just try to get your attention. It's not I'm not trying to get the masses. I'm trying to get a few people like, hey, let me see what this guy had. You know, these people are just talking. These people that have Bigfoot pages, they've never had an experience. They don't know what they're doing. They just want to be like in the, like the boss, type of thing. So there he is. It's amazing. Look. You see him? Symmetrical X. There's others there as well. There's one right there. This is how they do it. I don't understand why people expect this to, like, you're not supposed to be like, oh, okay, or, I don't believe this. It's like, that's where you're faulted. It's the problem with human beings is that you expect everything to be logical. You have to understand they're so successful because it's not logical. Don't you understand? This is like biblical, you guys, okay? Biblical. There's a reason why they have censored every single channel like this on the earth, because they don't want you to know. They don't want the secrets that come with this. Let me put my hair. I'll put the camera on my face. They don't want the secrets that come with this, okay? Because if they were to say, because people are like, why don't they just they could just tell us. It's like, no, you don't understand. These guys don't operate. Why is you gotta be kidding me? My camera doesn't work. There it goes. People are like, they're right there too. See, there's two of them right there. Look at the round heads. You don't have to see them perfectly. All you have to know is their language. It's a symmetrical X. It's a symmetrical X. That's all you need to know. You have to understand that this is not an accident. They're made. You can't see me. They're made structure systems. They're actually all over the place. Watch, I'll go slow. I know it's a little jumpy because I'm actually extending the camera out holding it. I think that's one back there. He's right there. It actually is better. What is that? It's actually better. There's a whole situation going on here. What did I say? Only homes. The snow is melted around. Oh, okay. I know where I was now. This was a fast. I can't believe they were right there. Like this whole time, I remember this video because I zoomed into the melted Bigfoot world from this spot. I don't know if it was for this video or not, but it was around this area where I did that, where the whole region, all of Colorado had snow, except for one of their Bigfoot worlds. Like the entire world was melted, and it's called, you can Google, it's called the melted Bigfoot world. People don't understand. Like their brains don't compute with things that they didn't learn in nursery school. And that's fine, you guys. Just go back to the human world. I don't know why you're sitting here when we're on top of one of the most amazing, probably the most amazing thing on earth. And you're here being negative and being nasty, and we were just talking about that in the group. Like, look, if you're going to be nasty, you're discredited immediately, and it goes for. It's not just the subject; it goes for anything. No one wants to deal with miserable people. Look right through the X. Okay, these aren't coincidences. You see him? He's right there. Wow, that's my camera touching the monitor. Let's do that slowly. Let's go back to him. Where is he? There he is. And there's a white one behind him as well. You can see inside his mouth on the clear stills. Look how clear it is. It's perfectly clear. They're not always going to look exactly like you thought. They're not always going to be. It's not what you think. And I'm talking to some of the biggest believers, and especially the ape camp whining people. That it's amazing that they include themselves in the Bigfoot subject, yet they accomplish nothing in the subject except attacking other people. It's an amazing thing. Don't you guys, you really need to take a step back. And I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm actually trying to be positive. You need to take there's like an orange one right there. You need to take a step back, or red. And and just look at look at what we're doing here. This is not an accident. People, half the Bigfoot community doesn't get behind somebody if they're hoaxing. You have to understand. Maybe a few years ago, but now it's all real and we have the evidence. I don't make anything up. Nothing's really a theory. It's all facts. I only show you what I film. There's another one right there. And like it's like anything in life. Like if you, let's just say you're I don't know. Look at then you got the parallel that comes across too. It's all a language. That parallel is part of their language. Look where the parallel comes across. Things that you would never notice, and yet you'll go type on someone's page that screaming at them when they're right and you're wrong. You guys, there's a lot of people that are going to feel extremely, extremely silly one day. Like all of a sudden they'll come running, and it's already happening. Look, it's already happening. I get the biggest, the meanest of idiots are now my friends. And they even admit it. Like, listen, man, I was the guy that you were talking about that gets angry when he sees this, not blown away by it. And when you said a comment about that, like the people that if this makes you angry, because I said something like that, I'm like, listen, if you see stuff like this isn't the best example, but I mean, it is in a sense. But if you see that and it makes you angry and you don't believe, you're actually not meant for the subject. You're not supposed to be involved. They don't want you involved. It's that complicated. This is beyond anything you could imagine. Okay, even the biggest, closest believer in this, it's so much bigger than you could ever imagine. It really, really is. I got them there too. So if I zoom, I get the lines. I am in 4K. I don't know if I filmed in 4K. I don't think I did. There's no option on. You know what? Let's make this. Let's try this in 1080. I'm in 720. Let's try 1080. I can get 1080 just for the picture, but I can't stream 1080 with my satellite. I hope everyone's doing good. What else can we do while we're getting that up? I got some. Oh, you know what? Oh no, they're not off my phone yet. I got some really good pictures that I have to bring off my phone. They're on Facebook too, but like I said, this is beyond anything you can imagine. This is of biblical proportions, okay? And that'll get people mad. Oh, the Bible's not real. It's amazing how you know everything, okay? You need to debunk your own brain. You have to see that you're the problem. You're the one standing in your own way, okay? Like that thing I post. You cannot add information to a brain that's already full. You have to let some of the bullshit go. You have to clear your mind to accept new information, okay? You're loaded with false information. And I'm not accusing you, it's every one of us, including myself, okay? I showed this before. Look at that, they're right there. Symmetrical X, and then look at the third coming up. It's like a wire, look at it. You probably can't even see that with your eyes. It's one of theirs. That's amazing. I love that, I've showed that in live videos. Oh, okay, so here's 1080. Oh, it's even better, look at it. Oh, so much better on 1080. Look at that. Okay, so what I'll do is I just want to show this to you, and then I think I talked for a while, so I'll probably put some of that in, and it doesn't look quite as good because I'm filming in 720. But let's go over this picture really quickly, okay? Look at him. You guys, this is what Bigfoot is. It's not always what you think. There's many, many different ones. Stop arguing like little babies on the internet, okay? I don't go to the internet. You can talk all you want till you're blue in the face, okay? Nobody that is with me will ever listen to you or ever leave me, okay? So you just keep running your mouth. You're wasting your time, and you're making yourself look like a bad person, okay? People don't talk badly about other people online, not nice people. I don't care what the subject is. You know what the expression? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Well, that applies everywhere, okay? And once in a while, I have to seem like I'm not nice because I'm finally sick of idiots, and I feel like I'm the idiot corrector. I'm going to be all over your face if you're a jerk. I'm the kind of guy that sticks up for people that can't. I am so sick and tired of bad people. And why is it always a guy? Why? It's never a woman, ever. The women are I was saying today, and I am not kissing butt here, okay? Everything I say is true and facts. The women are, look at that. Symmetrical X right next to him. There's a white one behind him. Where's some more in this one? Let's go big. I think there's a whole group of them in the back. I'm not sure what this is back here, but I think there's more of them right there. Yeah, you can see them. It looks like one of Colin's pictures in Scotland. You guys, look at how many sticks. Okay, your brain isn't you're not using your brain properly. Just think as if you were born today. Don't think with any of the knowledge that you've accumulated over your life. That knowledge is great for existing in the human world. It's great for getting a job. It's great for making car payments. But as far as this world goes, nothing applies. And I hate talking like in a sense negatively at people, but it just has to be. This stuff has to be said to you. You have to understand that you're a very confused person. No one's trying to trick you, okay? We have 10,000 pictures, and it's all from video just like this. Me walking around, and that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it just for a sec. Let's see what happens. There's 2 right there. There's no doubt. I'm sure if you look through this video, it's called Call Me Mr. Rogue, okay? Oh, call him Mr. Rogue, sorry. Only their homes, the snow has melted around, okay? And it's 4-4. I believe I did that last winter or the winter before. 441 is a great place to stop. I think you kind of see the spot for the last 10 seconds or so. But try it, you guys. Look, there's more back there. This is one of those things, you don't have to be good at this. Just go to that video. You can go to my channel, search the channel, or maybe even in Google we'll come up with that name. Go to 441 and just look for yourself. Once you see it yourself, you'll understand. There's no mistake. You can see, without even any blur at all, you can see inside his mouth. Now remember, they're also using their special tricks with their taught structured language. And they have a technology on their side as well. It's one thing people just can't understand. They think there's no such thing as technology in the woods. Why do you think that? Answer yourself that question. You're using your common sense. You know nothing, okay? You know what you learned on your video games, okay? What you learned reading books, what you learned in high school and college and nursery school and from your parents and church. That's it. That conditions you to be successful in the human world, okay? Is this the human world? Yeah, in a sense, because we're looking into a completely unseen world, okay? You have to understand, I've helped beyond me just figuring this out, okay? I do play it humble a little bit, but these guys have employed me to do this. And we'll get to that one year. This is not about me. You might hear me, it might sound like I'm bragging, but you have no idea how much I don't brag. It's crazy. And when I brag, it's really just to get to the other guys, like the guy that's talking crap, like, listen, man, I can put it right in your face. All he has is nothing. He's got nothing except his mouth jibber-jabbering and upsetting everybody. Even the other bad people don't want that guy talking. Like, people don't like to hear negativity, And this might even sound like it, but it's not. It's a response to negativity. Let's go for one UFO thing, and that'll be it. Quick video. I like quick videos. It's 4K, so it takes a while. It's very hazy. It looks blue, but it's real hazy. Those clouds are from the sprayers. That cloud is not made human. It's not a Mother Nature. That is from planes, and what it does is cover the entire sky. You guys, there's got to be a reason that they're doing it. Okay, so there's another topic that I'm not really going to get myself too involved with, but I watch it happening. People are like, "Oh no, they're not doing that." It's like, it's amazing that you know. How do you know? We got to call you for everything. We'll get the official. We'll get the official okay on that, because on everything, because you know everything, because your brain decided what was real and what's not. Okay, this is our biggest mistake, guys. Believe it or not, is using our common sense, our brains. Of course, you're going to use your brain. You have to think, but don't think with your knowledge. Just look and absorb, and then all of a sudden, over time, if you do your homework, that's the thing. No one's looked into this. People be like, "Oh, Colorado Bigfoot's a hoaxer." It's like, he's never looked at what I've done. That's the thing. These are people. If you saw the faces of these people that talk, you wouldn't take it so seriously. Okay, it's not you. You feel like it's you typing on the other end, and it's not. It's some complete idiot, usually with no teeth. This looks like a camel right there. I know, my videos are so unconventional. I do a breakdown, yell at people, and then come out and film horses that are beautiful. But I actually didn't come to do that. I always do a zoom on my pyramid. And when I'm live, everyone's like, "Go outside." I'm like, "Shut up, go outside." I know one of these days. Zoom in there, because that's where all the UFOs come from. Not there, but they come flying right over that. And I'm gonna get them. That's why I kind of do this. And sometimes I can't see them, and they'll be on the camera. So it's a little hazy today, though, unfortunately. And that's the trick to the UFOs, guys. Again, you're using your common sense. I don't see anything. I was out there. There's no UFOs. It's like, listen, is it your parents? Was it, like, what happened? Where did it go wrong? That you're just that ridiculous? That's what I want to know. Hold on. So enough of the bashing of the people that don't understand. Enough of being negative. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna hold the camera. Ooh, that's even a better shot. Look at that. Look, you can see his eyeball, you guys. You can see his eyeballs. Look at that. I'm telling you. Go to the video. Even if you don't do this, I'm asking you to do this for me, okay? I'm not going to make any money if you go there. Just go to call him Mr. Rogue. Only their homes the snow is melted around, okay? Just go there and do this yourself, and you'll be blown away. It's probably some of the best footage ever taken in the world, and this is the real thing. And if you want to be involved, you have to understand this. You will never go any further. It's why I can consistently produce videos. It's why Callie can always put out videos. It's why Brandon can always put out videos. It's why William will always find those teepees in New Hampshire. It's why all of these people, Michelle, Eileen, Colin, Alessandro, we're talking about Scotland, Charlie Max in Ireland. We're talking about we have Finland. We have the most amazing people. They're literally like liaisons for Colorado Bigfoot. Like, they literally are Colorado Bigfoot. They don't want to use their own stuff. They want to do it solely for us because they learn from me. And that's the amazing thing, guys. Let me just add this one more thing. That, you know how many people have gone out and tried to prove me wrong? Thousands. And then a lot of those people are actually people that are like, hey, Mark, I'm going to go out and check it out. Like, they already believed. But people that were really, I said, all you have to do, I showed them exactly how to find the language. Remember, learning this part is kindergarten level. Not knowing it is a Harvard level. If you don't know it, you are Harvard level in the dark. Knowing it is so simple. You just got to open your mind, and you'll see very quickly it's real. I mean, people don't understand where I come from, my family, who I am, and that I would never embarrass where I come from. I would never. This is all new. This is a new approach to things, okay? I'm very capable of making much more money at a regular job. This has nothing to do with money. It's an incredible thing. When you stand among them, you guys, I don't tell people this, but why not? There's another one right there. I have stood right in the middle of them and had them all come around me and stand around me in a circle. And it was the amazing thing was I was never scared for a second. I didn't even realize it till later. But I was like, that's amazing how calm I was. Like someone was zapping me and doing telepathy. Look at that. So I did have to vlog a little bit. Remember, guys, I'm in this thing by myself. There's no one here to talk to. So I have to vent this stuff out once in a while. I do see another symmetrical X up there. They got to be behind it. I think they're right there. It looks like eyes and a nose behind it. That's how they do it. That's pareidolia. No, your mother's pareidolia. Okay. Here, let's see here. Sorry, I get that from, that's Slayer's fault. Yeah, we get the lines, darn it. I really thought that this monitor I thought that was more of the TV thing, and this really expensive 4K monitor would eliminate some of those lines. But here's the trick, guys. Do it, and I'm going to get off. Do it with your cell phone. So pause, if you want, go to this video, pause it. It's kind of fun, right? Pause it, take your cell phone camera, okay? And just put it over it. Come on, what's going on? Oh. Let's reverse. And then put your cell phone over it, and then you can really see it. Things like that. Notice, you don't have to question it, because what's next to him? The X. A language that I have taught you to understand. And a language you'll never see a real Bigfoot without. Even in Patty, I had to do the breakdown of the structures. No one in all of the... Since this happened in the 60s, not one person had ever noticed that there was a structure system. They don't understand. I have done it. Will I ever... Someone even say, hey, Mark, good job. No. It's like almost like, like an unsung hero in a sense. I'm not calling myself a hero. But it's the same idea. Like, You know, I do all of this stuff with no recognition whatsoever. And people steal it, and then they go pretend like they figured it out. And it's just a shame that it's like that. Now, I have a lot of people that are out there going, Mark showed me. This is all because of Mark. I have these pictures of Bigfoot because of Mark. And I like that. I appreciate that. It doesn't get me out there. It doesn't... It's not about money. It's not about views. Nothing. It's just... I work very, very... I'm the hardest working person in this subject. And to have someone that has been out to do Bigfoot one weekend... you know, try to discredit you. It's a funny thing. It really is. I laugh. I'm like, I just feel sorry for these people. I don't know. This is the most amazing thing in the world, and they'll never be a part of it, unfortunately. And I think there's a reason behind that. We'll see. There's something about people they like, and there's something about people they don't. You guys, I hope you have the best day ever. Don't say or in your videos. And that's it. I'll see you soon. Over and out.